Hey everybody, this is Rusty again with Collector Auctions, and I have got a brand new CGC unboxing for you today. Now, these books just got back in today. These are books that I had gotten signed by Chris Claremont in person when I was down at HeroesCon back in June. And I worked with the facilitator there. We were going to get them graded, but I wanted to do something extra special to them as well, seeing as CGC was getting ready to have an in-house signing with Jim Lee and Scott Williams. And I have two of my favorite Jim Lee X-Men books that I wanted to get those guys to sign. I wanted Scott Williams and Jim Lee to sign them. Chris Claremont, of course, had just signed them down in Charlotte, and I wanted to get these books completely signed by the three of them. And so that's what the facilitator did. They sent them in to CGC, and they got into the system. I used my own account so I could keep track of the books once I got into CGC system. And here we are. This is, today is, what is today? Today is September 8th. So, what is that? That's end of June, a little over a couple months. But the time is irrelevant only because they literally just had the in-house signing with Jim Lee here, a couple weeks ago. Or even a week ago. It wasn't even that long. So the books have been sitting there waiting for this signing to happen, and it happened, and they got them graded pretty quick, got into the system, and I just got them back, and I'm really excited about seeing what I've got in here. Here's the box. I'm sitting on it right here. The white box. So I haven't seen them send a white box, but it does have the familiar words Fragile on there. So I'm excited about this. We're going to dive in and let's see what we got. I mean, I'm pretty sure the signatures are going to be fantastic. What I'm worried about is the grading. The grading on some of these modern books like this, these late 80s books that I have sent in before. I mean, the one of these especially, well, actually I should take it back. On both of these X-Men books, I've struggled getting the top grades on this. And one of the two I finally broke through and got my 9/8. The other one I've not been able to achieve that. I've been getting 9/6s on them and everything, and that's fine, but I don't know how I did on these. I tried to find really good copies. I tried to take my time. I did the clean and press. I wanted to make sure that they were tip-top, but as you know, when you send them out and other people have to start touching the books, you don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I set these books up in a bag and board with 3 different windows for the signatures to go on there. And indicated where I wanted Jim Lee to sign, indicated where I wanted Scott Williams. Of course, Chris Claremont was right there, and I had a spot for him too, and he obliged and signed where I wanted him to. And of course, those books stayed in those bags until they went through the signing in-house. And at that point, then it goes into grading, and of course, the books come out of the bags, and you don't know how they could get damaged. If any number of people could have damaged these books along the way. It was a long process, so fingers crossed that we got some really good grades here. So, all right, I just undid the box, and we're opening up right now. Here's the package. I'll put the box down here. And I'm going to try to do this without seeing the grade inadvertently, because I want you guys to see my reaction. Well, you'll see my reaction anyway, but I want to show it to you as I'm finding out myself. And you can get a true reaction from me, whether I'm going to be happy. I mean, I'm geared up to be a little disappointed only because recent history with CGC is some of these modern books are getting graded really harshly. Now, I haven't had that experience so far with some of these signature series books that I've been getting, but hey, we're going to find out. All right, let's see. I'm going to peek here. Okay, I'm looking at the front of the books. Let's see if I can hide this here. Okay. All right, I've got them set up so I can hide them, and so I'll show you the books. There's 2 books here. Like I said, these are my 2 favorite X-Men books. Oh, I forgot I put the label on there too. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I don't remember ordering the X-Men label, but you can see it there clearly with my hand right there. So here we go. This is my favorite X-Men book, and I'll show you. I can see Jim Lee's signature from here. I will do a close-up of that in just a sec. But let's do the grade reveal. All right, so you can see the custom labels right there. Let's see how we did. 9.4. You know, I got to be honest. That's exactly kind of what I expected on this. This book right here has been one of those books I struggled with to get that top grade. That's really disappointing, especially since I'm literally going to my office right now. I can pull a 9.8 on this, and I was really happy with the clean and pressing on this. But let's take a quick look here. All right, so I'm going to hold it up here. Let's see if I can do it without the light. So you can see right there, Scott Williams right there. There's a Jim Lee autograph right there on top. And up here at the top in the trade dress, excuse me, is Chris Claremont. So that's, I mean, this is for the PC. I guess if it had been a 9.8, then I would have been really tempted to want to sell it and everything. But, man, that is really nice with the X-Men label on there and everything. I guess it would have been nicer if I had started off with a silver pin up there with Chris Claremont, but that still is very good. It still shows his autograph really well up there. All right. And then, like I said, this was my favorite X-Men book. I think it's because I was such a fan of Psylocke at this point, and the storyline that they did as her as Lady Mandarin, you know, this top assassin for the Mandarin and everything. And I really liked that character from that point on. And yeah, they did wonders for that. Of course, you know, probably very popular after Jim Lee started drawing her and everything. So let me show you the second book. I'm going to put this one down. Now, this one is my favorite. And of course, a lot of people, this is one of those iconic Jim Lee covers. The other one is not iconic at all, really. I guess it's just kind of a key first reappearance of that character of Psylocke. But this right here is a key book in the sense that it's just a classic Jim Lee cover. It's the first time that you see Captain America, Wolverine, and the Black Widow actually meeting. I guess, well, I don't know if it's technically the first time, but it shows off the first time that they met in the history of Marvel Comics and everything. But yeah, I have not been able to get a 9.8 on this book at all. I've gotten plenty of 9.6s and everything, so let's see how we did on this one. I have no idea. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! I got my 9.8. I got my 9.8. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yay! Yay! I'm so excited. I'm excited because I didn't think I would. To be honest, I didn't think I'd pull this on either one of these. And let me show you real quick why. Look at this black on this back cover here, and you got the same. Even it's not black all the way, but it's very dark on this one too. And you know, I don't know. 9.4 on this is still going to question, but it is super clean. There's no color breaking spine ticks on there. This one, man, I got my 9.8. I guess, man, I am really happy right now. This one makes up for that 9.4 in so many ways. Would I have been happy if I gotten 2 9.6s? Actually, I'm probably happier now at this point. But got the 9.8. There is the Chris Claremont signature up at the top. You can see Jim Lee here in the middle. And Scott Williams actually changed over and he did a gold paint pen. It's really hard to pick up. I'm going to go move it forward. Can you see it there? It's right down there right where my finger is. You can see it right there. But, man, that is awesome. What a great book for my PC. Oh, I am so excited. Wow. And I'm excited that I got the 9.8. This is what's frustrating. I do my own cleaning and pressing. I've gotten really good at this. And I think I've gotten really good at this with these Bronze Age, Copper Age, but Bronze into Copper Age 80s books that if you can find them really clean, there's times like this. I mean, you get a 9.8 on this. This is great. But then I turn around on this, and I'm telling you, I'm putting the same effort on this, if not even more so, but I'm putting the same effort that I did on this one into this. I've got the same eye, I'm looking at it the same way, and you tell me how this drops down as far as it did. So, unfortunately, you usually don't get grader's notes on even a 9.4 these days, but I'll look it up, and if I happen to see any grader's notes on this here, I will pass it along. I'll probably just put it on a graphic in the video here, but man, so that is it. That is it. I am super stoked right now. What a way to end this. As you guys know, I've been disappointed in recent CGC submissions. In fact, I've slowed down my submission process. The only books I've been really sending in since end of June have been some of these books for some of the signings. So, and I've been doing my own cleaning and pressing. The Peach Momoko books came back. You will have seen that in one of the previous videos. And 298s, 296s, all those were modern books. So those 296s are a little bit disappointing. But these are older books. And man, look at what you can get sometimes. So you can't explain it all the time. But man, 9.8 on that. Got the X-Men label up there at the top. That is just freaking awesome. I really didn't remember I did the labels in this, but I'm super happy I did at this point. But man, I'm beside myself. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed me watching my reactions. Like I said, I didn't go in. I didn't check the grade. I just checked the shipping. I knew when I was going to get these. I hope that this doesn't... you guys enjoy this kind of thing. I hope you enjoy it with me. But this right here, these are both for the PC. These are my two favorite Jim Lee books, X-Men books. So that's it. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And hey, I'll see you for the next video. Who knows what the next one's going to be. But hope you'll be there. Take care.